One thing I like about the One RS is how easy it is to change cameras. If you're in the FPV hobby and you want to go from a normal camera to a 360 camera, as I'm doing here, look at how quick I've changed it. Put the camera back in the case and put the actual mount in the upright position, and we're ready to fly 360. The great thing about 360 video is that it gives you the impression that you can move the camera. I'm not moving the camera here. This is just me in post-editing, changing the view. I'll show you that coming up. But for now, sit back and watch a short segment of my FPV drone flight. Alright, welcome to Captain Drone's super quick introduction to how to make a 360 degree video using a 360 degree camera. So I'm using the Insta360 Studio software. Everything I'm going to show you right here you can do on your cell phone using the Insta360 Studio app that's on the cell phone. So let me explain this really quick. You see me in the picture down here. I can move this around because it's a 360 video and pick any angle. It looks like I'm looking up at something. What am I looking up at? I'm looking up at the camera. The camera is on the invisible 360 pole. You can't see the pole because the camera basically blocks it out. The software just removes it. So no matter where you look, you can't see the pole. But it's there. But this is the cool thing because you can move the camera in any angle. So on that day that I took this video, it was after a snowstorm. I have my snowblower started back there. And you can look around, you can look up, see what the birds were doing, see what the sky was doing, look all the way down on my Jeep right here, and check it all out. And to make matters even cooler, it's a video. So I'll hit the play button. You may be able to hear a little bit of audio in the background. Hey, I walked off screen. Well, I can follow myself really easy over here. So now I want to show you a few things about this here studio software. Over on the left, these are the files I have, and you can scrub through them so you can pick any ones you want. So the one we're using is the one at the bottom where I'm snowblowing. Now, the neat thing is when you create your own video, well, you just don't want to be moving things around. So you pick a spot. So let's say I pick it here. I'm just going to hit stop for a second. And I want to record the video from here and follow me as I move down the driveway. So we want all that to happen automatically. All I do is I pick the frame I want, let's say like this. And then I go over here to where you see this little target and it says deep track. Click that and it's just like active track on a DJI drone. Do that, start tracking. There we go. It's going to zoom in and track me as I move. It doesn't have to be me, a human. It could be anything you want. It could be a car. It could be a bird. It could be, I don't know, whatever you want, it will track it. And then it will create a video afterwards. So you see it goes all the way out. So I'm going to just stop it and show you what it created really quick. So if you look down here, you have my little line, what it created. Let's bring that back over here and let's hit play. And that's what you get. That would be your resulting video if you saved it. Isn't that sweet? Don't you love 360 video? I know I do, because you can look at anything and you can make your images look so cool. All right, the next thing I want to show you is what you get in the box if you buy the Insta360 Twin Edition. Here we go. If you order the Twin Edition, this is the box it comes in. Opening the box, you'll find your cameras and accessories. Speaking of accessories, inside the accessory box you'll find your USB-C cable for charging things up. As well, you'll find your lens protector for the 360-degree camera. The super cool camera mount is included. As well, you will find a microfiber cleaning cloth, as well as stickers, and of course some instructions to get you started. For cameras, you have the One RS brains, as well as the new 48 megapixel camera. And since this is the twin edition, you also get the 360-degree camera and extra large battery. If you order the Insta360 invisible selfie stick, it comes in a box like this. And when you take it out of the box, you can extend it quite a distance. And now we've come to the part of the video where I give you my final thoughts on this little camera. Well, one thing I didn't show you in the video is the mic. Insta360 said they added 3 mics to this. I think there was 2 before, so now they've added a 3rd and they've improved them. So I'm going to turn on the record here and it's going to film me. Should be recording in any second. And there we go. As I'm talking to you, this camera is recording me right now and the mics should be working on it. So it's being held. Well, you can see it in the video how far away I'm holding it from the mic. Obviously, it's not going to have a high-end mic like the one that's recording me here, the boom mic that's quite expensive. But on this camera, how good is the mic for vlogging? Normally you'd probably bring it this close since it is a wide angle lens and I don't have it on linear, so that would be the audio you hear. You've probably got used to it by now, but let's switch back to the professional audio. There we go. Another item that's been updated on this camera is the Wi-Fi transfer speed. You might not think that's a great thing, but it is an awesome thing. It's improved by like 50%. So in other words, I just filmed myself talking here, correct? Now I want to transfer that video to the editing software on here. So there's my phone and I'm going to go here and look at the last video I just recorded and it pops up. There it is. So it's not on my phone. It's streaming it right off this camera right now and I can edit it. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad when I hold it up. I'm holding it from the mic. Obviously, it's not going to have a high-end... Not bad. So when you want to do editing from the camera to your phone and doing 360 editing or normal editing or any sort of cool thing and then send it off, it is extremely fast. It's almost instant. Another new item that they've added to this camera that I do not have is they call it the Quick Transfer Dongle. What it is you take this little dongle, you stick it in the side of your camera, it sucks all the video and photos off the camera really quick, and then you take that dongle and you stick it into the base of your phone and then you can transfer them onto your phone really quick. I don't really think you need it because, like I said, the Wi-Fi transfer seems to be awesome. They created it because they say your phone uses battery power and the camera uses battery power when it's doing that transfer, which is true because I have them both on when I'm doing my editing and everything else. So if you have the dongle, you're going to use less power on the camera because you can shut it off and just use your phone. And finally, if you did not own the previous version of this camera, well, then you're in for a huge surprise when you take the phone app and check out what you can do in the stories section. There's a section called stories. What it does is it uses the hardware in the camera and your phone hardware processor plus the app to create things that are just mind-blowing, and you can send them around on social media or make them professional. As I'm talking here, I'm showing you a list of things I've made before using the Stories app. It's really cool for making things that look so different in the world, and there's many of them. Like I could sit here for days going on and making different things with the Stories app. I didn't make any in this video because it's nothing new. It's what existed in the last camera, but it's just to let you know you can do it with this camera. So like everybody else reviewing the product here today, I should mention that Insta360 did send me this camera and everything you see here. They actually sent me this sweatshirt, this landing pad, and many other things. However, if you watch my YouTube channel, you know that if I like a product, I use it a lot, regardless if somebody sent something to me. And you always see in so many videos, I use all the Insta360 cameras from the Go to the Go 2 to the One R. And the final thing to mention, if you buy this version with the 2 cameras and the bigger battery and this here little mount and everything else, it's about the same price as a very expensive GoPro Hero 10. So it's reasonably priced. A lot of technology in there. So you get an awful lot for your money. All right, guys, I'm going to put links below to where you can find it. I'm told it's on Amazon as well as the Insta360 site. So hopefully I have all those links below. Go check it out. And if it's a camera you like, then pick yourself one up. And the last thing to say, if I did not mention it in this video, is if you have the older version where I've lost it. Oh, here it is over here. If you have the older version, all these parts are compatible. Yes! So if you have the old model, the Insta360 One R, and you go, well, I'm not going to buy the whole new camera. You don't have to. You can just buy the little lens if you want, or you can buy the brains. If you buy the brains, you have the whole new camera pretty much. But apparently, yeah, everything's compatible. So with all that, I say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in future videos with many more cool reviews. Until then, bye!